What's up, gang? I thought I would start the video here and probably end it in here before the like a before and after the field test. These are the knives I will be using. This is the little cheapo uh, made in Pakistan knife that you can find on like Amazon and sites such as that. It is a full tang one, so this one is should be stronger than this one because it's a partial tang. This is the Mora knife. I think it's called a companion. It's either the heavy duty or the companion. I can't remember. But I've had this one for a while. As you can see, it's been used and has a little bit of a patina on it. It's the high carbon steel version. This one basically was found in a junk drawer, and I think it was my little brother's back in the day. But basically, what I want to do is illustrate to you why you don't even have to shell out the extra money. You should just buy a better quality knife, even if you're going to buy a cheap one. This one, like I said, is a Mora knife. Carbon steel, made in Sweden. Simple, like 4.5-inch drop point. This is, I have no idea what kind of steel because it didn't say. It has a fake bolster that I can see already because, let's see if, I don't know if I can, right there at the top of my thumb, I can see that is 3 different pieces. There is the tang part, the part of the knife itself, and then there is a piece on each side. And I don't know how they're attached. They might be welded, they might be glued, I have no idea, but that's already an alarming situation. Those will probably break off. You can see it's uneven there to there, and then there is a gap on either side of that spine that I don't know. Oh yeah, right there, you can see through. Yeah, you can see the pinning. Whenever they pin the handles, like those 2 little dots there are pins. I don't know if they use brass or steel or what they used. They've got some kind of laminated wood that may not even be laminated wood. I don't know. But I'm already 3 minutes into this, and I got a lot more video to shoot. So this is where we start. We're going to go outside, process some wood, maybe start a fire with both, and see where we go from there. So until then, peace out. What's up, gang? What I'm going to do here before I take them out is the initial edge test on the knives. So I'm just going to slice through a piece of phone book paper here. Well, it's thin newspaper. It's not the sharpest, but it's not the dullest either. Try to... There we go. Not too bad. Now, I know the Mora's sharper. As you can see there. So I just wanted to get an initial sharpness idea. So if they both make it through, then I'll try to check the sharpness. All right, gang, it's time. We're going to start with a tip test. Oh my. On the knives, we'll use the Warhammer and stab the tip in there and use it to see if the tip breaks on either one of them. Then we'll move from that to batoning this wood with this baton. And if it survives that, then we will use that wood to build a fire and see if they will strike the fire striker. Safety third, folks. Doesn't look like any damage. Both of them survived the tip test. What is up, gang? I'm back in from the testing, and honestly, this one did surprisingly well. I was surprised until the end when it bent. Now I'm well. The reason I did the paper test at the beginning was so I could do it when I came back. So now you can see. Let's see if this helps it. Yeah, you can see how bent that tip is. It's pretty twisted. But I don't think it lost any of the edge, to be honest. Like, it's still sharp as it was up to where it twists here and the edge fails. But the edge is still on there, like it's still sharp. And the Mora is still very sharp. So that's how they fared there. Now, the Mora, on the other hand, surprised me. It would not strike the fire starter very well. So that's something I wasn't expecting with that. I thought I bought specifically the carbon steel one because the carbon steel and the 90-degree spine on the back. Maybe the spine needs touched up on it. I don't know. Like this one, I did not think this one would strike it, but it sure did, and it struck it well. So this thing overperformed what I thought it was going to, even though it's useless now, or not useless. I mean, I could still do things with this. It's still sharp. I could still cut stuff, but it would be pretty bad. Like, as far as the more I would use it, the worse it would get, right? This one, on the other hand, is not bent. It's not bent. It's not damaged in any way that I can tell. The tip's still good. I did a pretty good tip test on them. And this one's full tang. This one has, like I said in my knife video, this one's spine goes all the way through the handle, and it's got 2 handle scales sandwiched onto it here, pinned. And honestly, I was expecting this thing to fail. I was expecting the handle to explode off of it, and possibly this bolster here. It's 3 different pieces, so I thought it would come off. The handle stayed on, even though, I don't know if you can see this, but let me grab this here. See if I can. It got a little worse than it was before. There we go. I saw it. I see daylight through there. But yeah, that's not supposed to be like that. But long story short, it held up better than I thought it would. But as far as a recommendation goes, I would recommend you get a $15 Mora. And I would say, let's see what this. No, that spine's 90 degrees. It should have struck that fire steel. I don't know what's wrong with it. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes. So with that said, I think I'm going to end this one with a rip and a sip and give you the big peace out. Don't buy shitty knives, troops. Thank you, Rear Admiral Cock and Pants. Sage advice.